Good morning, beautiful people of South Carolina. My name is Isis Booker. I am a public information officer with the Department of Consumer Affairs. And today we're going to talk about scams that are going through our text messages. And as always, we always have to give a little disclaimer of how this presentation is for educational purposes only. This is not supposed to substitute for reading any of the laws that we may discuss, even though in this presentation we will not be discussing anything regarding the law. I'm not here to give you guys any kind of legal advice whatsoever. Okay, so can anybody tell me what identity theft is? If you could go ahead and answer this question right in the chat box. All right, well, identity theft is when someone uses your information or financial accounts without your permission. And what they're going to do with that information is commit fraud. That's what they do with that. And this is how your information can be used. One, we all know that they can pretend to be you and buy things with your credit cards, debit cards, and financial information. They can also get new credit cards and loans in your name as well. They can open up new accounts like utilities. They can get a new phone. They can also steal your tax refund. And the bad thing about that is most of the time people don't know that their information is being used or their taxes are being used, as far as the tax refund anyway, until you are filing your taxes. That's when they find out, oh, my identity has been taken. Someone stole my tax refund. And the best way to combat that is to do your process for your tax refund as early as possible. You also have to look out for people stealing your health insurance to get medical care. Not only medical care, they can get medical devices. They can even get prescriptions if they have your information. And they're not going to stop there. They're going to pretend to be you if they get arrested. So what are the top text scams? Our first two are security alerts and bank fraud prevention. You might get a text saying that there's some suspicious activity going on with your account. And they need you to verify that you are who you say you are. And it could be a yes, no replies to verify that the transaction is actually taking place. And if you say yes, you're going to get a call from a fraud department. Now, these aren't real fraud departments at all. There's someone else that is a part of the scam that's going to pretend to be a part of this department that's going to get your personal information. So the best thing to do is never click on any link or respond to unexpected text. If you think it could be legit, contact the company using a phone number or website you know is real. That means you have to do your own research. Do not call or contact the number that was provided in the text message. No, because again, they're all a part of the same team. So you don't want to do that. You can also filter unwanted texts before they reach you. I know I have my phone, I have an iPhone. Calls that are coming to me and I don't have their contact saved, they automatically go to voicemail. So I don't even get it. It doesn't ring. It gets silenced. It's straightforward to my voicemail. If it's important, they'll leave a voicemail message. If it's not important, then chances are it was a scam. So look at your settings and see what you can do as far as filtering texts and calls that are coming to your phone. Also, I want to share with you guys that reports about texts impersonating banks are up nearly 20-fold since 2019. People really think banks are texting them saying, hey, some suspicious activity is going on, or there's been plenty of transactions going on, or even like a login alert, we need you to do X, Y, and Z so we can get your money back. They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that via text. A lot of people got caught up in it. They thought the banks were trying to give them their money, and in returns, they actually end up losing their money to a scammer. And the average amount was about $3,000 that people were losing because they thought a bank was letting them know that fraud was going on with their account. And it turned out it wasn't. So make sure you actually call your bank or your account people customer service number. When it comes to a bank, they have numbers on the back of their cards. Look at that number, call that number. That's how you can ensure that you're calling the right people. Package delivery problems. Here's an example right here. Hello, Olivia. Your FedEx package with tracking code is waiting for you to set delivery preferences. Please click on the link and fill out this information. It can also look like this. Your package has arrived at the distribution center, but they weren't able to get your package to you because of the wrong address. Another thing, we found a package. Kindly claim ownership. Click on this link so we can deliver it. Again, the same thing is going on and on and on. Now, if I was to get a message like that, I would think, oh, I didn't order anything, or did I order something? Why are they texting me? This is bizarre. And a lot of times these folks that are texting this person, they have full phone numbers. Now, I know if Amazon or UPS or anything like that were to text me, letting me know about the status of a package that I may have, it most often comes from a number that's like 4 numbers. It's not a full blown out 9-digit number. No, I meant 10. But so those are things that we also have to look out as well. Also, go to your account. You can go to your account and look at your status of your package that way. If you don't think that this is your package or someone has maybe sent you a surprise, you can ask your friends. But again, if it was a surprise, they wouldn't put your number down so that you can get the statuses of the package. No, they will put their own number down because again, they're trying to surprise you. So a lot of times we just got to think. Take a minute and think before we give over information, before we are clicking on links. Job offers, mystery shoppers. For those of you guys that don't know what a mystery shopper is, basically you can go into a convenience store, a retail store, any kind of store, pretend that you are an organic shopper. You're going to make a purchase, you're going to leave, and you're going to share your shopping experience with the person that has hired you. It's usually from the company, some kind of company. And they're going to ask you, hey, how was your experience? What was customer service like? Because they want to make sure that their customer service is on point. 2, it could be, let's say, Sprite saying, hey, we got a new stand in there that we're trying to market to new customers. Please go in, look at what the stand looks like, make sure it's clean, make sure it's put together, make sure it's stocked. You're going to take pictures, again, leave, and let them know what your experience was. Now, you do have to pay for that item. They will reimburse you, and they will give you a little bit more money on top of that for doing that task. But it's never like $500 or anything like that. This is something that you do just here and there to just get a little bit of money, not to supplement income. It's just to get a little bit more money for like lunch or something, but nothing extravagant. You're never gonna be asked to pay a fee to be a mystery shopper. No one's ever gonna send you a check and say, hey, this is for shopping materials, or this is for training, because you have to have a certificate in order to be a mystery shopper. No, that doesn't happen. And you're never going to pay for a list of mystery shopping opportunities. So don't assume a secret shopper gig is legitimate because it involves something that you're familiar to, like, oh, Kangaroo, or a restaurant chain that you know about, because sometimes it does restaurants as well. Scammers are always going to try and make sure that they're affiliated with something that is familiar, right? That's how you get people trust immediately. Like, oh, McDonald's said they want me to do a survey on what their fries taste like and see what customer service is at this store. No, just because it's McDonald's that they're mentioning doesn't mean that it's actually a real legitimate company that's reaching out for you to do this task. Now you can check for jobs, little gigs, mystery shopping gigs online at MSPA Americas, and MSPA stand for Mystery Shopping Providers Association. They're also going to let you know on their website a list of reported scams that they have gotten as well. So check their website to make sure everything is good if you want to be a mystery shopper. Now again, Mystery Shopping Providers Association is an international association focused on mystery shopping providers. So it is a trusted website to look at. Driving your car wrapped in ads. Now, I know of plenty of people have seen cars where it's wrapped in Red Bull or even McDonald's. It could even be food. It's always a product or a company that they're wrapped in. And those people that are driving those cars, they actually get money. And to me, I think that's a simple way to get money, right? I have even looked into it myself, because if you're driving, you do that every day anyway to get to work, to travel, to vacation. I might as well get a little bit of money, right? So when it comes to this, make sure you do your research, because there are a lot of ads going on saying that, hey, we can pay you if all you got to do is drive around with your car wrapped. And what they're going to do is send you a check and say, hey, put this portion towards wrapping your car. This is the wrapping company that you're going to go to, and this is the amount that you have to give them. And the rest of the amount is going to go to you for doing this task for us. As soon as you send over money to this wrapping company and you deposit the rest into your bank account, that check is going to bounce. It's not going to go through at all. And now you're out of 2,200 or whatever the amount is. You're out of that money and you're going to take the blame for it, the fall for it. So do your research before agreeing to do this task. We also have the 6-figure remote position. This is where you make your own hours. You can be full-time or part-time, working from home, making 6 figures. You guys, if that was true, I would not be here today talking to you guys about texting scams. I would be making that 6 figures on a computer at home. Don't tell my director that, please. But again, you're going to sign up to do this position. They're going to send you a check, say, hey, this is for you to get these materials, and whatever you don't use, send the rest to us. And I've actually done an in-person presentation where someone had got an offer from somebody because her resume was online. A lot of people find it more convenient to put their resume online. That way the employers can look at their resume, say, hey, this is a good person for this position. Let me reach out to them and hire them. But that also create a weak point for you and your security, because now you have opened it up for scammers to come and scam you, making you think that you have a position when you really don't. So if your resume is online, you might want to think about taking it off. And gifts, again, because we love free, right? Everybody loves free. Here's an example. Dear Walmart shopper, your purchase last month won a 1,000 Walmart gift card. Go here within 24 hours to claim. Now, if you're not thinking, and if you're a frequent Walmart shopper, then you would click on that link immediately and be like, yes, $1,000. My baby needs some new diapers anyway. Like that could cover the diapers. But think about it. You have to think real clearly before pressing that link. Thank you. Here's another example. Thank you for being an awesome customer of ours. We've got some great news today, and it looks like your luck has run out just in time because we are giving away a $1,000 gift card to your most loyal customers. Again, if you're not thinking clear, oh, wow, I won $1,000. How did they get your phone number? Think about that. How did they get your phone number? Good. Because when you swipe your card, you just swipe your card. That's it. Here's another one. Your bill is paid for March. Thanks. Here's a little gift for you. So they paid the bill and they given them a gift, and they put it in a chain message with 20 other people? No. Again, it's coming from a regular number too, a 929-527-8259. No, that's not how this works at all. A text about a free gift may look like it came from a company you know, like this Walmart one, but if you click the link and pay a small shipping fee, you just gave your credit card number to a scammer. And I just want to let you guys know, because I got all of those pictures from online, but these pictures have been sent to my phone personally. I have one with Venmo. I don't even have a Venmo account, but they sent me this message saying someone has signed into my account near Bakersfield. I'm not in Bakersfield, California at all. So if I was to have a Venmo account, this might have actually got me to click on the link. But I also have one where Mrs. Mavis, was willing to donate me $100,000 because she won a jackpot, and just out of the blue, she wanted to pick me to give some money to. And not only that, when you look at these text messages, a lot of times they're going to tell you to contact another person or another department or another agent, whatever it might be, that's different from the number that contacted you originally. So let's get into how you can avoid these scams, because they're out there and they all look a little similar too. One, don't answer calls or respond to text messages from numbers you don't know. Block these numbers as they come in, or also look at your settings on your phone too. Again, calls don't even come my way because in my settings I have, if it's not a contact, I don't need to talk to them. If it's important, they will leave a voicemail. Don't give your personal or financial information for a request that you didn't expect. Legitimate businesses don't do this at all. They're not going to ask for your social security number in order for you to claim a prize. If it's a free prize, it's supposed to be free. If you want something, it's free. They're not going to ask for you to pay a fee, shipping fee, or taxes. It's just going to be free. Don't fall for high pressure tactics. Anyone pressuring you to make a decision, especially if it says within 24 hours, or give over personal information, is a scammer. We don't want to do this. If something like this happens, we don't respond to that. Know the forms of payment scammers like to use. gift cards, cryptocurrency or Bitcoin, and wire transfer. And gift cards could be for anything. Anything. If it's a reloadable debit card too, iTunes. Those are signs of a scammer. Stop and talk to someone you trust too. Get you a friend, sister, mother, brother, and say, hey, look at this text message. Does this look right? And they're going to be like, no, this looks a little off or something along those lines. So if you feel like it's a little off and you get another person to agree with you, you might want to avoid that message. Also, research a company that offers you a job first. If they say, hey, we want to give you a job, look that company up first. If they are sending you checks, and this is for any of those scams that I talked to you about, contact the issuing bank listed on the check before you deposit it. That way you can make sure that it's real. If you're paid with a USPS money order, call the agency's verification system. This is the number, or check for its verification tips, which are online. All right, you guys should have that number now. We're going to get into some tools that are going to protect you from these scammers. And this should protect you from all scammers, not just scammers trying to get to you via text. Multi-factor authentication is going to be your best bet for everything. It's basically the new standard to keeping your account safe, and that does mean social media accounts, your credit card accounts, your Amazon accounts, any of these accounts that you may have. And for those of you that don't know what multi-factor authentication is, one is going to be something you have, like your password, and then it's going to be something you are, like fingerprint or your face biometric, which is facial recognition or eye scan. To me, it's like having two passwords, right? So first you're going to input your PIN, or you're going to answer a security question or your password. And it also could be something you have like a smartphone or something. And then it's going to ask for your backup, which is facial recognition, fingerprint, or retina pattern. And most accounts have the ability to do multi-factor authentication. I want to say all accounts have it, actually, because again, it is the best way to make sure your accounts are secure. Set up account alerts, and that goes for credit cards, phone, computer, anything. I know as soon as I swipe my credit card, it lets me know, hey, this amount has been spent at this location. Is that good? And I'll be like, yep, that's me. It's good to go. Again, spending thresholds on your financial accounts, new login from unknown device. If I was to log into my Gmail from a place that I normally don't go, I get a text message saying, hey, your login has been detected at this device, at this location. Is this you? And I'm going to respond yes. If you respond no, it does let you know what the next steps are because someone has hacked into your account. I do know that it will be that you have to change your password. Credit card, credit report changes. Look at your credit report. That's going to let you know if someone has been using your identity as well. All right. A lot of times people are scamming us because we're sharing too much information. So if you're a frequent person that's online on social media, please stop sharing your personal information. You're giving people pieces to the puzzle so they can guess your password and your security questions. I know a lot of people, when you are creating a new account, especially Facebook was created so long ago, a lot of people haven't changed their settings or haven't changed like their about information that looks like this. And when creating these accounts, a lot of people are just blindlessly filling out information. But it really do ask, like, where are you from? What's your birthday? What's your high school mascot? What's the college you went to? Um, when did you graduate from high school and college? It asks for all of that information. And then for Facebook, it actually asks you to connect with other people. So you can be like, yes, this person is my sister. This person is my mom, dad, brother. You can do all of that and connect all of that information. But when you do that, you're making it easy on these scammers to get into your accounts again. Look at your settings, make sure it's private. For my Facebook, if you're not my friend, you're not going to see who my friends are. You're only going to see our mutual friends. You're not going to see my about information. You're not going to see my wall. And you're not going to see my pictures either at all. You have to be a friend in order for me to share that information. Free credit reports. We suggest you go to annualcreditreport.com, or you can call this number in order to get your free credit report. You also will get one free credit report from each of the credit agencies, and you can space those out. And this is every year, you guys, not just 2023, 2024, or every two. Every year you get a free credit report, and you should look at your credit report because it's going to let you know all of the accounts that are up there, all of the address, all of your names, so your married and maiden name are going to be up there. And this is going to let you know if someone has stolen your identity. If you see and open an account that you have no idea what it is, that is a red flag and you need to handle that immediately. And annualcreditreport.com is authorized by federal law, so it means that they're not going to sell your information to third parties. But if for some reason you do want to go to another credit report site, just know that they cannot charge you more than $14.50. Not even a cent more. And if they do, then that should raise a red flag and that should let you know that that is a scammer. So review your credit report carefully every year. Okay. Fraud alert is also something that you might want to consider. It basically lets people that are pulling your credit to get an app. If you're using your social security number to get a new credit, whether that's a new car, new house, new anything, new personal loan, they're going to ask you more questions to verify you are who you say you are before processing the application. It does last for a year, but you can get extended to 7 years if you have a police report involved. All you have to do is call one of them, call one of the credit agencies. They're going to communicate with each other, and then it's going to be placed properly. You can also do a security freeze. Now, that stops any new credit from opening up in your name. If you plan on using the freeze, just know that you can unthaw it if you plan on getting a new car, new personal loan, new any kind of loan, new credit. Unthaw it. After you're done, you can refreeze it, and you can do that as many times as you want. You're the only person that can see your file when a freeze is in place. Creditors for current accounts can see it. Some government agencies like child support, they'll be able to see your credit account, and companies that you pay to monitor your credit file. So you can have someone that's there to help you build your credit and stuff like that because you want a house or whatnot, then they'll be able to look at your credit as well because you gave permission. If you've been a victim, please contact us too. you want to contact us. But in all of these cases, reporting can help stop scam text message if you forward it to 7726. And that number is easy to remember because you're just going to type out spam on the keyboard of your phone. That's going to help your wireless provider spot and block similar messages. So it's really helpful, and this is free as well. You're going to report it on either the Apple iMessages app or Google Messages app if you're an Android user. You can report it to the FTC, Federal Trade Commission. That's what they're there for. And again, us, we're here. We're servicing you guys in South Carolina. This is what we do. Please contact us so we can help you. You can connect with us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. If you like looking at our Wednesday webinars and for some reason you can't come to each of those, just know that they are recorded and you can check them out on our YouTube channel. And for Facebook and Twitter, we update you guys with educational materials and the recent scams that are out there. So definitely follow us on Facebook and Twitter. We also have free publications. Please go to our website and order some publications. They are free. Get as many as you like, especially if you think that it can service a book club that you are part of, maybe a church group that you are part of, kids that are in your classes. Let us know and we'll send these items right out to you. All right, you guys. You guys enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, and I will see you guys next time.